Good morning, everyone. Today, I am going to discuss about land and biome, and let's learn together. A land is the part of the surface that is solid ground and not water. An example of land is the area where you are standing on the ground right now. A biome is a large community of plants and animals that occupies a distinct region. There are two types of biome, terrestrial and aquatic biome. Let's first discuss terrestrial biomes. Terrestrial biomes is an area of land with a similar climate that includes similar communities of plants and animals. Different terrestrial biomes are usually defined in terms of their plants and animals. There are 6 different types of terrestrial biomes. The first biome is tundra. It is a cold, frozen landscape. This biome has short growing seasons and extremely low temperatures that the plants and animals need special adaptations to survive. It is the coldest of all biomes. Tundra animals survive through migrating and hibernating. If not, they have thick fur to keep them warm and special features added to their body to survive the cold. Some examples are the Arctic fox, the Canadian lynx, the Arctic rabbit, and the bear. Plants also have adapted to the biome by developing the ability to grow under a layer of snow, to carry out photosynthesis in extremely low temperatures, and to produce flowers quickly once summer begins. The taiga biome is also known as coniferous forest or boreal forest. It typically has short wet summers and long cold winters. It is also called the world's largest land biome. Just like in tundra, most animals hibernate or migrate when winter begins. Other animals have adapted to the extremely cold temperatures by producing a layer of feather or fur to keep them warm from the cold. Taigas are thick forests. Coniferous trees such as spruce, pine, and fir are common. Conifers have adapted to survive the long, cold winters and short summers in the taiga. Their needles contain very little sap, which helps prevent them from freezing. The third biome is the temperate deciduous forest. It is a biome dominated by trees that lose their leaves each year. It has 4 distinct seasons: summer, winter, spring, and fall. Migration and hibernation are the 2 adaptations that many of the deciduous forest animals have. Food storage is another adaptation that some of the animals have. For instance, chipmunks and squirrels gather nuts to store for winter. Trees have thick bark to protect them in the cold winter. Deciduous trees drop their leaves prior to the winter, which lets them store water or moisture and survive the cold winter. When the leaves are dropped, the trees and plants seal the open area to retain moisture. Grassland biomes are large open areas of grass. There may be trees, but they are infrequent. Animals are able to survive the dry conditions of the grassland using their adaptations as well. They are able to acquire water even when little is available. Small animals in grassland can climb underground into their burrows to stay safe. Plants common to grasslands are specially adapted to survive fire. Grassland plants evolve so that as long as their roots survive, the plants can grow very quickly after a fire. The desert biome is a barren area of landscape that forms due to the low level of rainfall it receives each year. The living conditions of this biome are hostile to plant and animal life. Animals survive in the desert by living underground. Most animals get their water from the food they eat. Camels are examples that are well adapted for survival in the desert. The leaves and stems of many desert plants have a thick, waxy covering. This waxy substance keeps the plants cooler and reducing evaporative loss. The tropical rainforest is a hot, moist biome found near the Earth's equator. Here in the Philippines, we have many tropical rainforests. Many animals have adapted to the unique conditions of the tropical rainforest. For example, the sloth uses camouflage and moves very slowly to make it difficult for the predator to spot, while the spider monkey has long, strong limbs to help it to climb throughout the rainforest trees. Plants have adapted to the life in tropical rainforests by having their roots in the ground and climbing high into the tree canopy to reach available sunlight. The leaves of rainforest trees have adapted to cope with the exceptionally high rainfall. Before we end this topic, let's do a recap. Today, we learned something about land and biome. Again, there are 6 different types of biome, and there are tundra, taiga, temperate deciduous forest, desert, grassland, and tropical rainforest. Goodbye everyone, that's all for today. I hope you learned something.